Today I'd like to talk about, well, I'll start off saying again, stay black in America. Don't go any place. This is the greatest country in the world. You can achieve anything you want to achieve here. Need a plan, need hard, strong will, self-control. Become anything you want to become. Again, as I glance around, I'm outside, I'm looking around my property and here in the District of Columbia, and I see so many people from other nations. I mean, Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, Costa Rica. I mean, so many, maybe every nation in South America got somebody here walking, taking the kids to school, getting this free education. I see Ethiopians, see Cameroons, I see Sierra Leones, Nigerians, Ghanaians. Everybody's here, man. So all that talk about going back to Africa and resettling and all that kind of stuff like that, man, that's like a pipe dream. It's like to make you feel some sort of refreshment. Like, hey, maybe it's a place that's going to treat me better than I'm being treated here. Maybe a place where I'm going to not experience racism, or I'm going to be treated, better. Man, you just psyching out yourself, man. I don't care where else you go in the world. You're starting back over from zero. You're starting from less than you have your ancestors. You have 400 years of slavery. You got 100 years maybe of freedom. You know what? 1864, right? Some places in Washington D.C. 1862, 2 years before the actual emancipation. But the thing is, like, I'm thinking, like, I hear people talking about this stuff on YouTube, and maybe it's just their narrative. Maybe it's just the way they found to come in and say something to get an audience. To make you think that there's a way out of this situation other than just hard work, discipline, self-control. And I'm saying putting your faith in your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. A lot of people tell you, well, that religion is a white man's religion. Well, we all know Christ was black, pretty much. He went to Egypt to hide from the kings of Israel when they were trying to kill the firstborn, all that kind of stuff. So pretty much he was a man of color. So you throw that out the window, you still want to say, oh, it's a white man's religion? Well, aren't the Jews a Jewish nation where most of the scrolls and all the writings came from? So let's just throw that mess out the window. God set up a way where man could come back to him through his son, Jesus Christ, or Yeshua, or whatever name people want to call it, want to make it like an academic thing instead of faith, because actually it's all about faith. So again, I say, like, don't think about going someplace else, man. Stay here. It's the greatest country in the world. Everybody's coming here. The ones who can't get jobs or laid off, you get unemployment compensation. Kids going to school free. You got medical, being taken care of. You got people on welfare and getting food stamps and food. Man, you got people living a life here. You got people, as I saw when I first started seeing a lot of people come around from different nations in the 80s, early 80s. Man, it was skinny, man, bony. You look at people now, man, they're healthy, thick and strong. They're Americans. And the ones who were born here, man, just as American as apple pie. I mean, they at least more want to go back home for a visit, maybe, not to stay. To stay home. They don't went to elementary school here, junior high school, or college. Man, they ain't think about going else. They got their jobs. They don't have some children. So, you got parents that came here, couldn't speak English, and then you got kids over here speaking English, and their kids speaking English. Man, look, it's the greatest country in the world. No place else better. God's what somebody want to tell you, want to make you feel good. You're in a diaspora, come back home, make Africa great. You're in a diaspora because you was home and Africa wasn't doing nothing for you. You had to get out of there so you can find a decent job. Maybe not have to worry about, going to the bathroom and using a stick to wipe yourself with, maybe, a toilet and paper towel. I mean, it's not like that way in all of Africa. You got big major cities everywhere, thanks to Wode, and Miss Trudy and the people that I've seem to watch because they're so entertaining. I just like them. There's a lot of places that are built up, but like anything else, I think if you go 10 or 15 miles from the city or less, you got people living in sticks, man. You got people like agriculture, digging their food out of the ground, they cooking every day, they walking to the well. I mean, they living like people lived probably 500 years ago. I mean, they living the same way now. So I mean, it's a way of life. But when people find out there's a different way of life and all the other things the world has to offer, they tend to want to go where that is. America or UK, the biggest places you hear about. They're going. And if you like Wode, you're going to China. I mean, he's just an exception to the rule. He's an intelligent, young man. I mean, you can learn another language. You go someplace else and get an engineering degree. I mean, how many people like that? A lot of them, they are. Jeez, but he's just a he's a special individual. Like watching him, get entertained by him. He likes to make an impact. We make an impact. He's an entertainer. What he is. I mean, he's doing things in this country. I guess he's taking kids, some orphan kids in different places. He's getting rental properties and renting them out, making money. I mean, he's doing what entertainers do, and he's smart at doing it. So I'll continue to watch his videos, but I can disagree and say, well, I think y'all in the diaspora, you better stay in the diaspora. You better stay here, keep your job, save your money, raise your family. You want to go back home in Africa when you're 60, older than I am now, well, going back then if you want to, because I mean, it is home to you. But those people, those black Americans who've been here since the slavery trade, like I say, the stronger tribes sold the weaker tribes, whether it's in Nigeria, Ghana, Senegal, Cameroon, any way you want to look at it, but it sold you. Man, you go back there, it'd be like those little videos where people are, have those little tiny monkeys, man. They got them in the house, they got them in diapers, and they feed them, and they run around, and they're getting hits. When they stop getting hits on YouTube and making money, they take those same animals and those monkeys and throw them in the forest. And they throw them in the forest with monkeys that look just like them, and those monkeys tear them apart. That's the thing. I kind of envision, like, an Afro-American going back to Africa. It's more intellectual kind of thing involved. So they're not going to grab you and just tear you from limb to limb, even though you look similar to them or look exactly like them. But you don't belong there, man. You ain't got no backup there. You got no friend there. Everybody fighting for a little bit of resources. So putting yourself in a bad situation, So I would say, man, stay in America, do what you gotta do. You can't make it here. You can't make, like I said, New York City. If you make it in New York City, you can make it anywhere. You can make it in the United States, man. Stay here. Ain't no sense in going nowhere else. All you're doing is stepping down the ladder. You're going down in category. You're going down in quality. You're going down in everything else. But stick to my point. I say, look, stay black in America. Don't leave. Don't go anywhere else. If you're going somewhere else, then you got a game plan. If you're going to Africa, man, you got a bunch of money. You already know you're going to start a business. What you're going to do? Well, you go in there, you're going to employ a bunch of people. There's going to be a lot of people want you there, but he's going to give me a job. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with him. He's going to do so and so. If you're in that category, hey, go. Have a business in Africa, United States, UK, everywhere. Have businesses everywhere making money. Because if you're in that category, then you leave the average category. You're in a whole nother category. So I'm not talking about you not going. You got a game plan. You're going to go build yourself a factory. You're going to build yourself some business. You're going to hire some people. You're going to pile your money up even more. Hey, if you're like that, go anywhere you want to go, man. The world's your oyster, as they say. But the average person, man, stop dreaming like that. Stop even dreaming and staying in fantasy. Stay in reality. Do like the Africans do when they come here, or any race, any race. I don't care whether. I'm sorry, not race. Everybody is of the human race, and every ethnic that comes here. Find out what you want to be. Go in that library, study. Find out what there's least of. Find out where employment is more readily, and gear yourself toward that. If you're somebody special is going to get known amongst the whole world. If you're special in anything, the Bible says you'll be known before kings and presidents. So, I mean, if that's the case, man, then you're just blessed to have that. But if you're not, hey, look, stay black in America, keep your head up, keep trusting in the Lord, working hard, trying to achieve. Bless the younger generation that comes before you, and treat each other with love and respect. Because the problem with black people in America, we don't love and respect each other. And that's the problem. That's going to take you down every time. I'm looking around at people walking around about my car talking. That's going to take it out every time. But most important thing, stay black in America. Don't think about running, leaving somewhere else. If somebody wants you running, they're going to take your space, and you be going somewhere else, and who knows? You might disappear. But yeah, just stay black in America, man. God bless y'all black people who's over here, been through the struggle, still working in the struggle, still hard to get loans, still hard to get jobs, still being turned down, still being not given the position you want, and those ones who attacking other ones, getting your fellow employees fired, or having some hate toward black on black crime is not only mental, it's physical, it's everything. So no different than you was in Africa. So if you're in Africa, you'd just be alone. You wouldn't have no other clan to go talk to or help you out or talk about the situation about. You'd just be down in the dumps, and you got some money to come back here again to America. So that's all I got to say. Peace out.